Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So this is my weekly update. So this is an update for week number 254. So I might as well say hello to my new subscribers. Hello, and hello to my existing subscribers. Hello. So how did I do this week and what did I do and how far did that get me? Keep on watching. So I wrote everything down. So this week I had 4 healthy extra A's and 3 healthy extra B's, and on one occasion I had 3.5 healthy extra B's. I'm gonna come back to this one while I explain a little bit more about my week. A week total in sin wise, I had 63.5 sins out of 75 sins, because you can have 105 over the week, but I didn't start to record my food diary since until Sunday actually. So this is a food diary from Sunday till Thursday. So I've been on a plan prior to that, but I just haven't wrote everything down. So I started to again back into my food diary and I start to fill that in here. So, and in exercise wise, I only did walking this week. So I did 4 hours and 15 minutes in total. So also there was a slightly change on the weigh-in. So I normally weigh on Friday morning, so at 9 o'clock, but then on Thursday in about after lunch at about say 2ish, I had a look at the weather forecast, and then it was rainy on Thursday, and then on Friday it forecasts all day rain. So I thought, oh no, I don't want to go out in rain. So I went to a Thursday evening group. So that used to be my old group, the 5 o'clock one. So I quickly got my little one ready, put her in a pram, and then we walked to the 5 o'clock group. So because I wasn't really planning on going to the 5 o'clock weighing, so I ended up having my usual breakfast, my usual snacks through the day. I also had a pasta for lunch, which I shared with my little one because now we're starting to wean. So I wasn't aware of any particular. I normally would have a lighter lunch if I went for a weigh-in. So I went to the 5 o'clock group. Everyone got excited because they haven't seen my little one for ages, and yeah. And what did I do when I stepped on a scale? Well, I had a bit of a surprise. First of all, I wasn't really worried that I was going to go to the 5 o'clock group because last time when I weighed in, I was at the bottom of my at the lower end of my target. So I thought, oh, I've got plenty to play with. So when I stepped on a scale, I had a surprise because I was still at the lower end of my target. Yay! So brilliant. So I haven't put that much, so I'm still there. So I might as well share my book right now just to show you what I weigh. And you saw from the clip of the book, then I'm still at the lower end of my target. So yay, brilliant. So next week I should be going back to my 9 o'clock group unless I decide otherwise, but there is no worries for me. So sticking to the plan nicely. And as well in a food wise, so where I'm gonna come back to I had one day I had 3.5 of the healthy extra B choice, because I'm starting to wean my little daughter. So she's trying to, while I was in Czech Republic last month and this month, at the beginning of this month, I tried to introduce some pureed food into her. So we tried some fruit, some vegetable, and she really loved it. Whatever I introduced, she's had it. So it was some broccoli, it was carrot, she had some apple stewed, and she loved it. So since we came back from Czech Republic, she's been really grumpy and really moody. So I went to see a health visitor on Monday, and I was talking to her, and she said she's probably ready for a bit more food. So she told me what to give her, and she also gave me this little booklet. Is from NHS, is Introducing Solid Food, Giving Your Baby Better Start. So it's a little brochure about how to wean your baby. So we had a little chat, and I had a look also on the Slimming World website when you typed in weaning a baby. So there is loads of recipe I can adapt to Slimming World way, so I don't have to particularly cook something in different way. All I have to do full fat yogurt or things like that, or full fat cheese, but I don't use a reduced fat anyway. I use a full fat. I like Idam and a Gouda, and they full fat one anyway, so she can have them. And I've been drinking full fat milk recently, so she can have that as well. So what I've been looking into different recipes now, so she's having exactly the same what I'm having. So I'm gonna read you one of the menu what we had the other day, and it's really good because then I'm showing her this is the healthy way of living, and she can eat exactly the same as what we eat as the whole family. So on one day we had a breakfast. We had a little bit, well, she had a little bit of my Weetabix with milk. For lunch we had a chicken, like a plain chicken, mashed potato, and a grated bit of a cucumber for her. I just had it sliced, but she had it grated. And for dinner she had a hard-boiled mashed up egg, and then I had a boiled egg on a bread with some other fruit, some other veggie. Then on a different occasion, for example, for breakfast I gave her full fat Greek yogurt, which was a big pot, but then she had a little bit of a pot, so I finished the rest of it. So if you have the full fat Greek yogurt, so 100 gram, it's a 3 cents, so it was 125 gram of a pot. So I had the rest, so I counted 3 cents, so it's still well within my sins. For lunch we shared pasta and a vegetable. I just cooked it all, and then I mashed it all up in a blender to chop it to small pieces. And for dinner she had a half a toast. So that was my second half of the healthy extra B choice, because I gave her half, and then I finished the other half. So there is no worries for me finishing any of her leftovers, because they well within either within my sins allowance, or they will be free on a plan. So, and I'm loving it because what's a good way to show your baby to eat the right food? So I'll just carry on doing the same. Now I'll look more into the recipe, and we're going to do some weekly food shop, and I'm going to buy some yogurts and some stuff for us to actually cook, well, like a full fat yogurt for her, and loads of other things, and loads of veg. And I'm going to make probably a pasta or rice dishes. So for a week ahead, I have got nothing really special to plan. I'm just going to carry on doing as normal. Just follow the plan 100%. And I'm going to end the video here, and I hope everyone else will have a brilliant week, because I know I will. So if you like this type of a video and would like to follow my Slimming World Target member journey, why don't you click the subscribe button below and see me in my next video. Bye everyone!